Hey guys, Dale here to present you now with a review for Call of Duty Black Ops. It's finally here, the sequel to the greatest entertainment launch of all time. Now that's saying something already. It was created by Treyarch and published by Activision, who also made Call of Duty World at War nearly 2 years ago now. And that was an amazing game, but can this improve on the prequels? Well, let's find out, shall we? Because this is such a huge game, I'll break this review down into three main sectors: the single player campaign, the cooperative zombie mode, and the competitive multiplayer mode. But first of all, we'll start off with the single player campaign. The main character is a guy called Alex Mason, who has been captured and is being tortured for information which he can't remember. The whole storyline takes place of just flashbacks of his memory. You play as different characters through the storyline, and it's a very different approach to previous Call of Duty games, but it definitely works. This is one of the best Call of Duty storylines ever, if not the best. The campaign is a little longer than previous Call of Duty games, but isn't too long. The environments are beautiful and well laid out. The pace is always fast, even in the stealth missions it feels like you're in the middle of the action. The campaign has excellent replay value as well, especially on veteran difficulty. You will never get bored from the environments. One minute you're in a cave in Cuba and the next minute you're on a snowy mountain in Russia. You never get bored. These environments are also very good looking. The color is stunning and the detail is some of the best that you'll find in any first-person shooter. It is also very clear and smooth. I reviewed this game on Xbox 360 and I spotted no bugs or freezing or frame rate issues at any time. You get a wide variety of weapons to suit the situation that you're in, and these situations are never dull. There is always something happening. Unfortunately, there is no campaign co-op in this game, but that's okay because we have Zombies. Zombies is a 4-player cooperative mode that has made its long-awaited return from Call of Duty World at War in Call of Duty Black Ops. And it's as good as ever. If you've never played Call of Duty World at War Zombies before, here's the basics. You're trapped in a house with up to 3 of your mates and you have to shoot horde after horde of zombies. Sounds very simple, but it's very effective. In Call of Duty Black Ops you also get a minigame called Dead Ops Arcade, but I'll get to that in a minute. In Call of Duty Black Ops you only start off with one zombies map. That is unless you bought the Hardened or Prestige edition, in which you unlock all of the Call of Duty World at War zombie maps. Once you complete the storyline though, you also unlock a second map, in which you play in the Pentagon, and it is hilarious. All of the great and crazy weapons that you remember from Call of Duty World at War Zombies have returned, and with new updates to keep the gameplay a bit fresh. There is absolutely nothing more satisfying than burning a whole lot of zombies with the flamethrower, or mowing them down with an M60 LMG. I think a lot of you guys would agree that Treyarch could have released Zombies as a completely separate game and people would have paid a lot of money for it still. It was a big reason for people enjoying World at War, and it will be a big reason for people enjoying this game as well. But staying on the subject of Treyarch giving us extra content which we didn't need, Dead Ops Arcade is a new top-down shooter minigame which has been added into the Zombies mode. If you haven't found it already, go to the Call of Duty Black Ops main menu and repeatedly press left trigger and right trigger until you stand up. You'll be able to walk around the room. Then go to a computer which should be right behind the chair. Hold down the X button and type in DOA and press enter. This should unlock this game. I have to admit, this is a hilarious little mini game which is both fun and random at the same time. But it is solid and fun, so thanks Treyarch.
Any last words, Mr. President?
Yes, Jack. Any superlative words of inspiration for our humble troops?
Do not pray for easy lives, my friends. Pray to be stronger men.
So I've covered the single player campaign and I've also talked about the cooperative zombie mode. Now I'm here to talk about the major part of Call of Duty Black Ops, the multiplayer. To be perfectly honest, the multiplayer hasn't changed much since Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Not like they needed to change it anyway, but the gameplay is still solid, action-packed and fun. The major change in the Call of Duty multiplayer is probably the addition of COD points. This is the new currency in the game. Instead of unlocking perks, weapon attachments and camouflages by leveling up, you'll simply need to buy them now with COD points. You earn COD points by simply playing multiplayer. The best way to earn these COD points though is to play the new wager matches. These are special multiplayer game modes in which you can gamble your COD points with other players. You can use these COD points to change your appearance, your weapon loadout, your killstreak rewards, basically everything. Personally, I like this feature, but I don't think it'll be for everyone. A new upgrade to the multiplayer experience is increased customization. You can customize everything now, from your appearance to your weapon loadout. Even the red dot sight can be changed. Other than that, the multiplayer is pretty much the same as Modern Warfare 2. Although it is a lot more balanced, the death streaks have been removed and the killstreak rewards are a lot more balanced, except for the RC car, which is extremely overpowered. But I'm not going to complain because there isn't a big enough issue in this game to ruin it for me. There are a total of 14 multiplayer maps, which range from the small suburban areas to large areas on the side of a snowy mountain. They are all well laid out and are all fast paced and action packed, just like every other Call of Duty game you know and love. We should expect some downloadable content in the near future with some extra multiplayer and zombie maps. But we have a lot to do until then. With 15 prestiges all up to level 50, there are hundreds of hours of playing time in the multiplayer alone. Then you've also got the single player campaign and the zombies to entertain you until the next downloadable content or next Call of Duty game releases. In my opinion, this is one of the best Call of Duties yet, and also one of the best shooters ever made. And that's why I'm awarding this game a healthy 9 out of 10. My next review will be of Gran Turismo 5 on the PlayStation 3, which has recently been announced to release on Thursday, November 25th in Australia. That is a very large game, so it will take me a little while to do a review on that. Until then, please leave some comments in the comments section below and tell me if you agree or disagree with what I've been saying over the past 5 minutes or so. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all agree, and we should definitely play some Call of Duty Black Ops in the future. I'll try and release a lot more gameplay commentaries of this game and other games in the future, so please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you all later.